I'm not killing you. Pop, you want to know what's killing you? It's those phony dreams of yours about all of us being so big and important all the time. We never told the truth for a minute in this house. Now you're gonna hear it. What you are and what I am.
Stop it!
You know I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was in jail. Stop crying. I'm through with it.
Go ahead, blame me.
I stole myself out of every good job since high school. And I could never get...
Willie, this is me.
Oh, I know you.
You know I had no address for 3 months?
Uh-huh.
I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was in jail. Stop crying. I'm through with it. I stole myself out of every good job since high school.
And whose fault this is?
You mean if we take situations which could have place every day, perhaps in a family, and the inner voice, which isn't heard, usually we make public.
Aber da haben wir doch noch einen Stuhl.
Wo ist denn du denn mal einen Stuhl angeboten?
Du hast doch mal das Ding da geholt.
Wo ist denn du denn mal
das Ding da her?
Das Ding daher.
Aber da haben wir nicht mal
Das Ding daher.
Gib mal her hier.
Gib mal her.
Gib mal das Ding da her.
And the second thing, which I think is much more innocent and quite funny and quite healthy, is existing exactly with the notion of having to be somebody else because your life isn't enough, because you're famous, is the idea of how
interesting and informative and creative and just plain fun it can be to be someone else.
which is kind of maybe a metaphor for
For me, it's disgusting, this party of virtuosity, when the reason for giving velocity or intensity is just that I'm able to do it. So, what do you mean? What the feeling between the two magnets?
I mean, the sensation is that there's something there when you push these two magnets together.
Listen to my question. What is the meaning when you say that there's a feeling? Of course you feel it. Now, what do you want to know?
What I want to know is what's going on.
Is it true that Frank Zappa has a child named Moon Unit?
Yes. Okay, we didn't think of it while developing the piece, but
I think it's with one thing is that
Oh, this is so exciting. I want to thank you all very, very much. This means so much to me. Thank you.
and how you can kind of you reuse different levels, so to use it like in everyday action, but then to move it like you touch an instrument, or and then it can be at one moment it's more abstract choreography or abstract movement, and then it can switch from one moment to the next to a communicative situation, like we had on the table. That it becomes for some moments a theatrical situation, and then given a certain condition.
How do things behave after that? But how did they get into that condition is considered another problem.
And music, concert situation.
I think that one of the things that make it very difficult is it takes a lot of imagination. It's very hard to imagine all the crazy things that things really are like.
Na het concert in Rotterdam aten we in de restaurant De Witstraat.
It's not easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it might be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over.
I would like to add something to the question before, because I think we very much like to relate to silence in the way that silence is the space. So we send our voices and our sounds into the space, into the silent space. So that's maybe what gives you the impression of sending something from inside out. That it's like the whole the space where we are right now, or the space which is there all the time, is full of these sounds, and we just let occur these sounds in the space, which gives them.
People in modern life always talk about sort of control, owning up to this and that, deciding, being in charge, all these things.
I think life is a lot simpler than that.
Generally, it just sort of happens. And
I think it just happens, and I certainly never plan anything.
Particularly, or had a sort of 10-year plan or a 5-year plan.
Or even a 20-minute plan.
Well, I'm sorry if you didn't want that out, but what is black noise?
Black noise?
Yeah.
Black noises is something that Boris got very interested in. It's one facet of black noise is that
everything, like a glass, if an opera singer hits a particular note, the vibrations are that of the metabolism of the glass, and it cracks it. Yeah. So a black noise is the register within which you can crack a city or people, or it's a new controlled bomb. It's a
noise bomb, in fact, which can destroy.
Is it a real thing? I mean, is it something that somebody's experimenting with?
In France.
Could a tyrant use it to?
Well, until last year, you could buy the patent for it in the French patent office for about the equivalent of $3-4.
It depends. It depends how much money you put into it. I mean, a small one could probably kill about half the people here, but a big one could destroy a city, or even more. I mean,
it's a weird idea.
Don't know. Look, it's not my idea.
We never told the truth for 1 minute in this house. Now you're gonna hear it. What you are and what
Stop
I
it, stop
am.
it.
You know I had no address for 3 months. I stole a suit in Kansas City, and I was in jail. Different things, but what can be seen on the scene is maybe something where every spectator can make his own story.
I think the item about the punk you mentioned, as far as I was confronted with, punk is never really complicated, so in a way pure, and it's in a way not sportive, and I think it depends on, it concerns our virtuosity. We do like virtuosity, we are practicing a lot, but we don't do it in a very sportive way if we are making art with it. For me, it's disgusting, the sportive virtuosity, when the reason for, if you think that one of the things
that make it very difficult is it takes a lot of imagination. It's very hard to imagine all the crazy things that things really are like.
So I think this might be familiar thing from our aesthetics and the non-athletic way of punk. So
may all of us find in our hearts and in our homes and in our world a way to non-violently end violence and heal. Thank you.
So wide.